Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Thunder and the Roadrunners. Jason Lee, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Brian Hannon, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Brian Hannon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 106.
The 1-0. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Count is full. Here's the pitch. This is chopped down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, and there's one down now.
The designated hitter, Michael Lopez.
Into the box now, Michael Lopez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
That is third. The right fielder, Franchise.
Stepping in, Scott Franchise. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the pitch. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Stepping into the box, Mike Hayes, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here comes the first pitch. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now. Popped him up. Magruder waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Antoine Fong, a Taiwan native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Ready now, John Joyner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Brent Hughes. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Nope, outside.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Stepping in now, Brooks McKay, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hughes stands at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Tony Rossi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A runner on first with two away. A little late that time as he swings and misses for strike one. Rossi brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Adrian Esparza.
Adrian Esparza.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh, that's inside.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that when going for extra bases off the bat. In now, Hal Hale, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. That fastball ran in and got him. Ouch back.
Wow, you want your stars to get their work in during spring training, but you don't want to see them get hit by a pitch. Looks like no damage done though.
Coming to the plate now, A.J. Valido, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
That's inside. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
First and second here with nobody out. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with two on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's two outs.
base is empty now after the double play. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Corey Esparza. Has a look, now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Forkball close, but it's 2-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Grady is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So coming to the plate, Lee Johnson, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses the zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Now at the plate, Julius Grady. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. And a sinker misses here. Nope, a called strike. I take that back. Grady, a 32-year-old veteran, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him. From the stretch. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Center fielder. Raymond Buxton.
Into the box now, Raymond Buxton, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. One there, on to first, a double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Digging in, Tom Magruder. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. One and one. Men on third with two down. One and two now as that one's fouled off. One and two. Here it is.
We got 3 and 2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Digging in the switch hitter, David Trinfel, and their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. In his career, Trinfel has accumulated just over 1,100 hits over his big league career. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Pulled toward right center field. Valito is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Andrew Arellano, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. First delivery to him on the way. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Now the pitch. And he got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Brian Cannon. As he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Scooped up, throw gets him, 2 down.
Now back, designated hitter, Michael Lopez.
Into the box, Michael Lopez. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a called strike. 0-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Forkball misses. 1-1. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Liner towards second. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So now to the plate, John Joyner. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Now a ball lined to the left side. The next 3-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 7, Brent Hughes.
Digging in, Brent Hughes. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. Outside, 2-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Liner in there for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rick McKay.
At the plate now, Brooks McKay, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's a strike to throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You're going to count your favorite. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Tony Rossi waits on deck. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now back, the third baseman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tony Rossi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's
The set and the 1-0.
No, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. And that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 out here and a runner at second. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Hughes blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box, Lee Johnson. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And yet another throw over. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Roadrunners are out on top, 1-0. Horatio Poe is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his 3rd game so far this spring. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Franchise, Silver Slugger recipient for National League Outfielders a year ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up and in for ball 1. Franchise, a native Floridian. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
At the plate, Mike Hayes. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The 0-1 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Just hung in there on that one.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch. Down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Making shaking and sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Adrian Esparza, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Has a look, now the pitch. One out and a runner on second base. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-2. A little roller toward the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Striding in, Hal Hale, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and they take the lead. It's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To the plate now, A.J. Valido. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Tennessee leads it 2-1. Bruce Cartwright will come on and get some work as he makes his 2nd appearance so far this spring. Leading off the inning, Lee Johnson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Lee Johnson.
He's set. Here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
In now, Julius Grady, as with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Cartwright playing here in his age 34 season. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career, and you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
The 0-2 home is a swing and a high pop-up. Cannon is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Raymond Buxton.
At the plate, Raymond Buxton. He's set, and the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Lifted the other way to left center. Valido will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Terrence Hill will come on now and take the ball for the fourth time this spring. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Corey Esparza. Here's the pitch. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. And he'll fight off the Grapefruit League sky here as he takes this one in for route number one.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Standing in, Andrew Arellano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Hill has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty B, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off.
Ryan Cannon.
Ready once again, Brian Cannon, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Here comes the first pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. One and two.
Count 1 and 2.
This is foul right side. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Brad Sanders is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Brad Sanders.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Tom Magruder.
Magruder.
From the stretch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Pause and the 0-2. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Ready with another 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there. That came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, David Trinfel hit in the air down the right field line. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, John Joyner. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. First pitch on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Comes set and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Brent Hughes would be next. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It would wind up a foul ball. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Tim McKee takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So striding in, Michael Lopez.
Leading off for Tennessee, the designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To first, reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 16, Scott Franchise.
Stepping up to the plate, Scott Franchise. First offering on its way. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 2, Mike
Digging in once again, Mike Hayes. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Roy Yamaguchi enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Yamaguchi.
Leading off the inning, Brent Hughes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Brent Hughes.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike now. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
The first baseman
Riding in once again, Brooks McKay. First pitch coming, here it is. The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Dino. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So now to the plate, Tony Rossi, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. for the punch out and the offering.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And he missed with a breaking ball up there, and that's a mistake he won't get away with, as this ball is long gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. At the plate, Lee Johnson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. A ball and a strike. And this will be fouled away. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Julius Grady. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fourth ball. He's behind in the count now, 1-2. And the palm ball can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 6 full. Mobile leads this one 3-2. Michael Dill is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Saul Worthing will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Hale.
Orlando Ayala will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1 for count.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he lays off for ball 1. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside. Now the 2-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 12, A.J.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Valido. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired.
For the traditional commentating correct.
Saul Worthing remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Ryan Greenberg gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 15, Saul Worthing.
Tiny Ryan is also into the game as he takes over at short. So striding forward now, Raymond Buxton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The center fielder, Raymond Buxton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. Is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Now batting, catcher, Tom Magruder.
Stepping up now, Tom Magruder. First pitch on its way. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. One out, nobody on. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Now batting, the shortstop, David.
Stepping in, David Trimfel. First offering on its way.
Ball, second back.
The 1-0 home. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Steven Sennett has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Now to the plate, Corey Esparza. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Swing and a fly ball. Right fielder coming on, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 lifted in the air to center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. So stepping in, Andrew Arellano. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Count 1-0. There's
this one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Kevin Hesslinger will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Spencer Peter will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. check on that time run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Another look to first. And the runner back. And again a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Line to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Low as he's able to lay off the slider.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Eric Mensch is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Hoop Lang will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now at second, number 27,
Milton Otto is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Robert Andrews is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the eighth as they look for some insurance.
the second baseman, Robert Andrews.
And he fouls this one off. Mensch, a right-hander that stands 6'8". This is his second year as a major leaguer. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. And he missed again, high and away this time, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
3-2, full count. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Basil Lowry will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Lowry.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Ball 2.
Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
2 balls.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Those are just two great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches, sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate, couldn't get the batter to fish.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The first baseman, number 2.
Darren Willie will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Wiley.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Unable to find the zone with the slider. Saito, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection in the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Has a look, now to pitch. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
First and second now, 1 man out. Fouled away. Three-two pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing in the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Gil Day will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
Here's the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. There's a strike with the breaking ball. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now. John Delgaizo called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. And he gets ahead 0-1. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Comes set, the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run scored. And the second run will score as they push the margin here to 5-2 now.
Hey, D'Lo, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Jason Blake trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Raymond Buxton will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here. Blake, a 6'1" right-hander. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Slow grounder to first. He's got it. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 8 full. Mobile is out in front here, 5-2. Robert Andrews will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. Basil Lowry will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Chris Saito will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot. Billy Rushing comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Billy Rushing. Now at first, number 28, Darren.
Justin Martinez is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Jason Murphy is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Conrad Rivers is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench ready to lead it off in the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here's another 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Magruder. Throw down to first, one away. JT Overstreet has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Your attention, please.
Edwin Miles will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Now it's third, number 45, Edwin Miles. Now pitching, number 28, Conrad Rivers.
Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now the pitch.
I got 2-1 the count.
Three and one. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Bases are empty. One man. Hard hit ball to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Now a move over to first. Runners back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. To the plate now, Tiny Ryan. And he puts it on the ground to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
A.J. Valido.
Into the box now, A.J. Valido. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. I'm set with the 0-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Standing in now, Torrey Esparza. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Bounce it to the left side. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Into the box, Andrew Arellano. He'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And there's ball 1. Ready with the 1-1. And it's fouled away. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-2 the final today. Mobile wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Tim McKee is credited with the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
He left. He left.